My name is Michelle Thompson.
My name is Blalock.
My name is Roemello Johnson, and I am a black boy,
A black girl.
bald.
About a year, maybe a year and a half ago.
I was born with alopecia.
When I was 16, I found 2 spots at the nape of my neck, the size of quarters. It was completely bald, round circles, absolutely no stubble or anything. It was just smooth skin.
I was at the barber shop and I started noticing my beard wouldn't grow back, and it was spotty. And I talked to the barber, and he actually mentioned that. Funny, I've never really heard of that until he said something. He's like, yeah, he asked me, was I stressed out or anything like that? I said, no, not really.
My parents said when I was growing up, people often ask, why do you cut your child's hair like that? Why does he have no hair? And they would tell me, no, we don't. He just has like alopecia, so it doesn't grow the way it's supposed to.
I told my mom about it. She took me to the dermatologist, and I got like a round of steroid shots, super painful. It was like, felt like 100 shots in each spot. And within a few months, my hair grew back. And 20 years later, the same 2 spots came back.
And I said, well, that's like an alopecia spot. He said, it'll probably just go away after a while. I said, okay. And then it kept spreading. And then I couldn't grow a beard at all anymore. The next thing I know, I started getting patches in my head. And then after that, my hair on my eyelids fell out. Then my eyebrows, and the only thing I was left was like a Hitler's patch right here, and this. That's the only thing that didn't go away.
This time I went through shots. I tried UV light treatments, creams, pills, and nothing worked. So it just started falling out. Like it was spreading like wildfire.
I ended up going to the doctor. I went to dermatologist, and they talked about different things and different medicine. They gave me, the second time I went, they gave me injections in my eyes to see if it would I grow back. And they just were painful, and I stopped going after that. I went to see my regular doctor. He gave me a full checkup, blood tests and blood work, and checked certain levels of stuff like that, and said everything was fine, and I didn't have anything other than that. It was just probably alopecia.
The first time I found out I was bald was, I want to say elementary, probably like 2nd grade. This girl, she was like, we're taking pictures of that. I said, oh, okay, I'm ready. I have my suit tie on. So then the friend says, where's your brush? I'm like, brush for what? He was like, for your hair. And I was like, what's hair? He was like, stuff on your head. And so I, being a kid, you was like, I don't know. Do you see hair there? And so she was like, no. And I was like, well, I guess I don't have no hair. So then from there on, I kind of asked my parents, like, why am I bald? And they would tell me things like, you're fine, you're normal. Some people, the bald just happens that way. People don't accept you for who you are, just be who you are, and then that's just life. So you just deal with it.